to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do, all right? Keep in mind that these messages are general, okay? So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me in the next one, and hopefully it sticks, okay? So collective. It's so funny how I got these downloads. So let me tell you a little about my day. So I went to work this morning, got off, and when I got off, I was like, damn, I got some errands that I need to fucking run. I had to go to the post office. I need to go to Walgreens to get some pictures printed out. Then I needed to go to the DMV, right? So I get off at 3:30. So I'm like, damn, like I gotta get this done prior to 5 o'clock when the shit closes, when the post office closes and the DMV close, right? So I make it to the post office. I go to Walgreens, got everything I needed. And then afterwards, when I was driving to the DMV to go pay for my registration, I just busted out in song, right? And I just kept hearing, I was just frontin'. You know that Pharrell song, right? It's called frontin', okay? So for people, it's a slang word, right? But let me read you, the Google definition of what frontin' means, right? All right, for my old heads that's here. It says fronting is a slang term, right? That means pretending to be someone you are not, putting on a false facade, or lying about what you have or who you are, okay? So whoever this message is about, this is somebody who could be fronting about, maybe how they feel about you, how they truly are, what type of lifestyle they live, whatever the case may be, right? Somebody fronting, they put it on a show, okay, is what I'm hearing. So I kept hearing that song and I was like, okay. I was like, we gotta download. I gotta download for y'all, right? So when I looked up the song Frontin' by Pharrell, the definition of that was putting on a false facade and acting inauthentic to hide true feelings or impress others, okay? So I do feel like this could be like a love read, okay? Whoever this person is, maybe they wasn't trying to put 20 on a 10 when it came to you and how they truly felt. Maybe this is like somebody who could be very nonchalant, like, I ain't tripping, I don't care, I'm not feeling them, whatever. But that's just the words that's coming out their mouth. That's not really truthfully how this person feels, okay? So the false act in this song, right, Frontin' by Pharrell, it says the title slang term describes pretending that you don't care about someone or acting like you are someone or someone not. Pretty much same thing, right? So it was crazy because as I was about to come up here to do this reading, right, this dude I heard singing, he was like, he just kept singing. I heard him sing this a few times, but he was like, you don't ring my line no more. You don't make it ring, ring, ring. So I just laughed, right? But going back to somebody losing you is like an expensive lesson here, okay? And I say that because when I went to go get my registration, right? Hey, Heather. I went to get my registration. Now, y'all, originally my registration was $300. So I walk up in there, I'm like, cool. $300 is getting taken care of. Bada boom, bada bang, right? So then the lady is like, yeah, it's 402. I'm like, what? So it was due in July, but I don't, these last couple of days into August, like, I don't know. I've just been working. I've been sewing. And then by the time I get home, I shower. Like, I'm fucking tired. So it really just, like, I really wasn't paying attention to it until one of my friends was saying how he had to pay like $800 for his registration. He like, you tripping off of three, I have to pay $8. I'm like, damn, okay, so we both fucked up, okay? But it made me think. The only reason why, I wasn't too upset about it because it made me laugh because a lot of y'all got like passed over loved ones that's looking over y'all, okay? But it made me think of my best friend Z, right? There was this one time when he was getting this house together, right? And I guess he was doing something with like the backsplash in the kitchen. So I'm on FaceTime with him, right? Because he was in Texas and I was out here. Texas can be significant to someone. And so I had got off the phone with him. I did something else. He didn't call me back till like hours later. So when he called back, I was like, damn. I was like, what happened to you? And he's like, I had to call the electrician because he did something where he hit the, I don't know what the hell he did, but he did something to the electric outlet and it caused the power to go off. Okay, some of y'all can be in an area where the power, currently must have cut off or whatever. That could be a confirmation. I know, like maybe a few weeks ago, the power went out here, but I believe it was because of the heat. You know. And it was crazy because when I was in Palm Springs, we were hungry, right? So I was like, okay, I found the Mexican food spot. So then we ended up going and it was closed. He was like, yeah, my power box went out or whatever. So I'm like, damn, okay. That could be a significance of like maybe there's somebody here that was fronting, trying to make you seem as though, again, they wasn't feeling you like that, to try and like dim your light, to try and like make you feel a certain type of way, right? But anywho, so he called and he was like, yeah, that's what happened. He was like, I had to pay like $200 and something. He like peeped this. He was like, the electrician went in there, turned the fuse thing off, waited a couple seconds, and turned it back on, and all the lights came back on. And I'm like, bruh, had I talked to you prior to you calling the electrician, I would have told you to do that, because at my mom's house, when I was there with her, like my mom, she does baking, right? So somebody here can be a baker or something like that. Thank you, Molly. But yeah, like she will be baking. She'll be in like the little, what do you like, the little it was like a playroom or whatever on the computer editing, and then like I will be on a sewing machine, somebody, my sister would probably be over and throw something in the microwave. So it was a lot of shit going on, okay? Some of y'all need to do something to like call your energy back to you, or do some type of self-care or something like that, because you can be running on like no energy, okay? Like you got a lot of things plugged into you. Like maybe you stretching yourself thin. You got to do this, you got to do that, just like how I was when I forgot about my fucking registration. So one time the power went out because it was just an overload. It was just too much shit going on. And so that's what we did. Like we turned all the knobs on the fuse box off. We waited like 2-3 minutes, turned it back on, and the shit was back on. So I'm like, damn, had I talked to you prior to you calling the electrician, you would have never had to spend like that $200 and something. But it was funny because he was like, that's just an expensive lesson. So like now when it's shit that like I could have avoided, but I have to pay for it, it's like I always refer to it as an expensive fucking lesson. So that could be significant, okay? Maybe, listen, if you got tickets or you got something that needs to be paid and they going to throw them late fees or whatever the fuck on it, get on it, okay? Maybe this is no confirmation coming from me, okay? But yeah, when I came up here, Odu was singing that song. It was the Kehlani featuring Cardi B. Okay, somebody's name could be Kehlani. Somebody could like Bacardi. What's that song I'm hearing? Bacardi. I don't know if it's an R. Kelly song. I'm hearing it, but I can't get it. I can't fucking get it. But anywho, I don't know, somebody with Cardi, somebody's name could start with a C, somebody's name could start with a K with Kehlani, somebody's name could start with a P with Pharrell, right? But that song was talking about a person or a romantic partner has stopped calling or texting, reflecting feelings of longing, frustration, and vulnerability when communication fades in a relationship, right? So you could have been talking to somebody. It could have been a situationship, whatever the case or the dynamic was between you and this person. Like maybe y'all not talking no more. Like maybe things kind of like fizzled out. But it's somebody here that is like frustrated because of that. Like maybe they trying to, they fronting, they putting on that mask as far as like I don't care or like, I'm not tripping. It's no biggie. Like, but when somebody come to call your line, I don't know if you got somebody blocked or whatever, like they feelings get a little hurt because it's like, I don't know if somebody must have swallowed their pride and was like, I'm a call collective, and then you don't answer. That could be something somebody may be thinking, or that could be something that somebody could have previously done, right? Ramp, y'all always want me to show my face. Oh my God. I'm going to show it. But today I was just lazy. I didn't feel like setting up. So, hey, y'all. But listen, so hitting the line is a slang term for calling or texting someone on their phone, right? But with the no more contact, it says the partner has stopped reaching out, leaving the singer waiting for a phone call that does not come, okay? Somebody is used to you ringing a line, banging a line or hitting them up or popping up or whatever the case may be, but you're not doing that no more, okay? It's making me think of that Destiny's Child song. Somebody's name could be Destiny, somebody could be with child or have a child, but it's called If, right? And you know how she be like, if I don't pick up the phone like I used to for you, don't you take it personal if I don't do all the things that I used to do. I ain't mad at you if you get to feeling stressed up in your chest thinking that you about to lose. Baby, it's true. And if you losing out, don't sleep home worrying about me. Like, you on somebody's mind, collective. You on somebody's mind. They like, damn, like, there's no way for me to get in contact with collective. But this is coming from somebody who I feel like they don't want to come off in their world when it comes to like somebody pursuing someone or showing that they care. It can come off as like simpish, right? Like, I ain't no simp. I'm not finna be, usually it's the feminine energy, right? That gets to blowing the phone up and, feeling a certain type of way as far as why I ain't heard from you. Why you didn't respond to my call, my message, my woo. Usually it's the feminine aspect that does that, right? But in this dynamic, the masculine here does not, or whoever has the masculine energy, I should say, does not want to come off being in a feminine's energy, right? So, yeah. Somebody, they not being truthful, collective, with how they feel about you. And I feel like that's the main reason, like, not wanting to look like a simp. I keep feeling like doing the quotation marks on that because I don't feel like it's being a simp. I just feel like it's like, you're interested. You like someone. You want to know what the fuck is going on. So it's like, I feel like it's pride and ego coming from somebody here. Definitely pride and ego, okay? But anywho, we're going to tap into what you got going on in your soul's journey. And then we're going to get into the tea, okay? We're going to get into the tea, all right? Okay? I'm hearing instantly. I'm hearing, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. Like, ooh, collective. Somebody feel real lonely without you. Like, when they don't talk to you, when they don't see you, you could be the only person that this person really talks to, like on that type of level. If you are talking to this person or if y'all were trying to establish something, whatever it is, like, somebody just feel like they ace boom coon done like Dipped out on them. Okay? So loneliness, it says, I know that I am never alone. And in all actuality, it's not that this person just don't have nobody to talk to, or, I'm pretty sure they have friends, or, it could be they can have their own sense of fans, people that may like them, but maybe they don't like them the way in which they liked you. All right? But all in all, I do feel like this person, yeah. I keep hearing, wait, before I lose it. When I'm with somebody, all I think about is you. When I'm all alone, that's all I want to do. Put smiley faces in my sidekick. All the time we spend together, make it hard to get you out of my system. You don't know what you do to me. You don't even understand. Somebody just feel like you don't understand how much I like you, how much I care about you, how much I want to talk to you, how much I want to see you. Like, somebody just feel like you don't fucking get it. You pissing somebody off, collective. Hey, Zion. Hey, Soul Fam. Somebody is getting a little aggravated when it comes to, because it's like, again, I feel like it's a masculine energy. They don't want to be the one to have to step up to the fucking plate and, question you about shit. But because they feel like maybe you don't feel the same way that I feel about you. So, like, being that I feel like maybe y'all not together, maybe somebody feels like it's not their place, to do that. But it's like, if you trying to have a place in someone's life, like, why not show that you fucking care? Okay, why leave it to make room for somebody else to step up and speak how they feel? Somebody is definitely, because I'm hearing feelings so deep in my feelings. Okay, so somebody is definitely in their feelings when it comes to you. What's the water sign? Somebody could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. But they try and play it as if, they could care less. Let's see, what else? Balance, all right? It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment, okay? One of the things that I feel like this person really does love about you is the fact that they can be themselves, okay? I feel like you and whoever this person is, y'all balance each other out very well. Like, say, this could be somebody who is like a real hard worker or always extend themselves to everybody else. But it's something about your energy. It's something about your aura that just like takes the weight from off of their shoulders. When they get around you, when they talk to you, it's like it kind of smooths the playing field, right? Yeah, Zion, because I started, but I was like, "Ooh, I forgot something," so I had to end the live and delete it, and then I came back. But yeah, somebody feels like you and them, like, y'all balance each other out. Okay, this could be somebody who could be always in their head, right? Don't really know how to verbalize shit, but you could be the one who like maybe takes the initiative with speaking up on certain things, right? With balance, it makes me think of the scales, right? So this could be Libra energy. I'm getting Libra energy here too. Somebody's favorite color can be blue. All right. So we got doubt coming out here. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. It's even just getting that Destiny's Child song, right? It's called If. And that's what I feel like is heavily on somebody's mind. Like, okay, if I do this, like they're trying to think 10 steps ahead, but like the way that they answer the questions that they have is negative. It's like, okay, what if I call collective this time? They probably not gonna answer. Okay, what if I did this? Okay, yeah, nah, they just gonna it's Lord, it's giving like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Like they are heavily in their head. Okay, it's a lot of doubt, and that's the thing, because what does it say? I release the need to know all the answers. It's like you won't know unless you try, unless you act on like how you feel. You know, the if anything, at least you can say, well, I acted on how I felt, whether it goes good or whether it goes bad. You won't have any lingering questions, you know what I'm saying, floating over your head. So I feel like somebody is trying to release the need of, like, trying of possibly self-sabotaging this relationship by like talking themselves out of it, perhaps. Okay. Give me one more. One more. That was two. But the crazy part, the two cards that had came out was health, and I think it said failure. Okay. Something with somebody's health could not be going the best route. I'm hearing like liver. Yeah. I don't know. That could be a confirmation for someone, okay? But we're going to move past that. But we got gratitude, okay? It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents, okay? Now, somebody really adores you, collective, okay? Denial, like, somebody really didn't think that they were going to feel the way that they feel about you. But being that maybe y'all are not connected, I feel like that denial is turning into like certainty, right? Like, damn, I must really love this person if I'm even going back and forth in my head about whether I should talk to them, reach out to them, whatever. Like, it's some strong feelings here, no doubt. The fact that you balance this person out and it's very clear as day to see and to feel, right? They know how their life was prior to you coming, but they also got a chance to experience it how it was when y'all were together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like this feels good. Like, I like this, right? And I feel like this person is grateful, whether y'all end up together or not. I feel like they're grateful for coming across someone like you, because they could have been very like stubborn or very set in their ways when it comes to their mindset, as far as like maybe how they feel about the opposite sex. Like, man, I'm never going to meet somebody that makes me feel complete, or, you know, I'm hearing that Keisha Cole song. You complete me. I hold my heart in your hand, and it's okay. I forgot the title of it, right? But it also it also makes me think of that Cisco song, Incomplete. And he was like, "'Cause without you, girl, my life is incomplete." Oh yeah. Listen, I love me some 90s singers, because they gonna have them runs. They gonna add that little Laurie's to the song. Like, they don't make them like that no more. They don't make them like that no more, collective. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going on in the heart space. Okay. Y'all, was watching the Idaho murders. I don't know. Listen, Idaho can be significant, but I don't know why crime shows. I feel like I get this from my brother. I feel like I really get like watching crime shows from my brother, because he used to always watch Cops. Okay. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Like, yeah, I grew up always watching that with him. Some of y'all could, somebody here, because it was making me think of Bad Boys with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Somebody's name could be Will, somebody's last name could be Smith, somebody's first name could be Martin, somebody's first name could be Lawrence, okay? Saying Smith, it made me think of locksmith. Something could have happened with somebody's keys. Like, maybe somebody lost their keys or something like that. Maybe you had to go get a copy of a key or something. That could be a confirmation. But somebody got a homeboy that I feel like they talk to them about you, right? somebody that they trust. This can be like their best friend or whatever. I don't know why somebody could have kids, okay? Because it's making me think of that one scene when the daughter was gonna go out on a date and Will Smith come with the with the blicky. He was like, "How old are you?" What did he say? Did he say 16? He was like, "Motherfucker, you look 30." If you guys have kids, like say you have a daughter or something and like she's just discovering like having boyfriends and stuff like that, like somebody's daughter here can like be dating someone that may be older or look older or something like that, because it made me it made me think. I remember, okay, I used to my first love, right? I was I was in I was in like sixth grade. That's so crazy though when I think about it. I was in sixth grade and he was like in eighth grade, right? I don't know. I've just always liked older guys, but I didn't know that till I got older. But now that I think about it, but he was in eighth grade, right? But dude is like 6 feet already in eighth grade, like super tall. And I remember one time I told my mom, I was like, "Oh, I'm finna go to Wooty Whoop house." Like that was like my bro. Like that's my brother. Like he was my best friend, but we surpassed that. Like that's like family. Like my family knows him and everything. So I'm like, "Oh, I'm finna go to Wooty Whoop house." She was like, "Okay, okay." So I remember we was outside in the front of his house. And me and my boyfriend at the time were hugged up, right? It made me think of that one scene. What was that Tyler Perry movie when Gabrielle Union was on a date with old dude, and then like my mom pulled up with the van. She was like, "Kelsey, what are you doing out here with him?" Well, she probably thought like he was way older than what he was, though. You know, I think at that time, because we were together for like 4 years, but I think at that time, like I was in like eighth grade or something, and he was already in high school. So, it made me think of that. Like, how old are you? 16, motherfucker, you look 30. Some of y'all could be dating, okay? It's making me think of when the old dude on that Tyler Perry movie was like, "Julia, you know I never make a fool of you." What do you say? I want your legs around my face. Y'all, let me stop clowning. Let me get to y'all. I'm telling you, somebody is in their feelings when it comes to you. Collective. Emotional storm, okay? Turmoil, unstable, affected. Whoever this person is, they're trying to make it seem like they are not affected at the fact that like y'all are not talking. And the reason, the fact that you have not heard from this person, you probably feel like, okay, well, you probably don't fucking care. You probably don't want this to work out. You probably, all right, bet, cool. Like, but if only you knew, collective, how it's making this person feel. Okay. What's her jacket? I think it says Warriors. It's like somebody is trying to come. It's like trying to. You're definitely you're somebody I feel like could be battling between the heart and the mind when it comes to like me seeing that word warrior. And somebody mind is winning here. Somebody is allowing their mind to win because okay. What did Pharrell say? What that boy say? He said, "Don't want to sound full of myself or rude, but you ain't looking at no other dudes because you love me." So somebody feel like, oh yeah, collective love me. Like they not about to be, somebody feels like you're so wrapped up on them to where you're not giving no other dudes no attention. And that very much so may be true. You know, for some of y'all, you know, maybe you are getting back out there with me getting that Tyler Perry and Gabrielle Union scene. Maybe you are getting back out there dating, okay? Um, but yeah, that man straight up lied to Gabrielle, and all them kids came out the damn van talking about daddy. I'll be damned. Listen, just be truthful. How many you got? Just let me know. Don't let me find out. I've dated someone to where, like, a motherfucker. I feel like that's why I ask so many questions when it comes to dudes, because it's like, bruh, like, if only you knew the history of some of the men that I've come across. Like, motherfuckers done lied about their name. They done lied that, like, real shit, lied about their name in answer to the fucking fake name that they gave. Lied about how many kids they had. So it's like, nigga, let me see your fucking ID. Real shit. Let me see that ID before we go any further. All right, so influences, okay? It says attachments, third parties, peers. Somebody, yeah. I'm telling you, somebody is talking to someone about you. You know, it's like, bro, what should I do? Or sis, what should I do? What should I do? I was acting like I didn't like this man. I really do. And now he think I don't like him. And then, yeah, it's a lot of that going on. Okay? Because again, while somebody is being affected by the no contact here, somebody may feel like with third parties, like they just may feel like they were just another person on your roster. If you even fucking got one. Now, when it comes to your soul's journey, taking this person out of the equation with loneliness, balance, doubt, and gratitude, I feel like you're okay being by yourself until you find someone that you can actually, like, be on the same level with when it comes to balance. And when it comes to doubt, it's like, okay, if my intuition is speaking to me about things that I feel like somebody is not being truthful about, then I'm going to put that to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, how you leave situations is like, you know what, no matter whether the situation panned out good or bad, I'm grateful to have come across someone like this to show me what I need to look for moving forward, right? So I like the fact that you have that type of mind frame when it comes to, you know, people that you just come across. It shows your level of maturity. You know, like, I'm grateful that they, even if this person, you know, fucked me over, it's like, thanks for letting me know what to look out for, basically. Okay? My bad, y'all. But yeah, I like the way you move. Da, da, da. I like the way you move, Collective, when it comes to that. All right, but I do feel like somebody is definitely talking to someone in regards to you. Okay, fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. In this person's free time, like, they can be at work, they can be at home, like, just like that Bow Wow song. What do you say? When I'm all alone, all I think about is you. No, wait. Yeah. And when I'm all alone, that's all I want to do. It's like, when they alone, Collective, I feel like they role play. Not, what do you call it? They think of scenarios. That's what I want to say. They think of scenarios about, like, again, going back to, if I do this, then Collective may do that. If I was to go this way, then Collective may do this. Like, somebody feels like they know you enough to just know how you will react to certain shit. And again, two things can be right at the same time. That may very much so be true. But in the same notion, like, they don't know unless, you could have been feeling that way 3 months ago. But being, if this person comes correct, you may be in a different space. So who's to say? Who's to say? But they can't stop thinking about you, okay? Even with fantasy. I'm hearing that song. Sorry, y'all. The shit that be coming to my head. I'm hearing, I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move to the bed, down to the floor, and I wanna, you make it so good, I don't wanna leave. But I gotta, no, what's your fantasy? Ooh, collective. So you been intimate with them for sure. You for sure been intimate. Somebody done stuck their hand in the cookie jar. They can't stop thinking about that either, okay? And I feel like that pisses them off even more, because it's like, here y'all are not talking, but they thinking about, like, the times where you was Wetzel Pretzel. You was Wetzel Pretzel to a motherfucker, and they like, ugh. Pissing them off. Oh, Lord, collective. Okay, elusive. It says dishonesty, deception, trickery, all right? There's a lot of songs coming to my head. I'm hearing Summer Walker playing games. And while you playing games, you say you want me, it ain't no thing. You acting kinda shady, ain't been calling me baby, But what's the other song I'm hearing? Hold on. Damn, what is the fucking song I'm hearing? I think it's an Aaliyah song. I think it's an Aaliyah song. No, it's not Aaliyah. It's Destiny's Child. When she was like, say my name, say my name. When if no one is around you, say baby I love you. If you ain't playing games, say my name, say my name. Like, somebody can tell when somebody is around a certain person. Okay, maybe a motherfucker can't call you because they're around a certain person, or they don't communicate with you in a certain way that they do on any other time versus maybe another time, right? So maybe when they are by themselves, it's like, oh, what's up, baby? I miss you. I can't wait to see you, all this shit, right? But you can tell, like, maybe on a different time when it's like, oh, yeah, what's up? It's like, damn, motherfucker, who you around? To where, you know what I'm saying? I'm not baby no more. I'm not, all right. So, yeah, you can feel as though, like, somebody moving a little frivolously, okay? They not being honest with you. And that could have been a real, like, red flag indicator for you. Motherfucker can only call you around a certain time. After a certain time, they can't pick up your phone calls. They can't text you no more. They can't, all throughout the day, a motherfucker can hit you up and talk to you. But once 8 o'clock hit, baby, they with their family. I don't know, they doing whatever. So my thing is, like, how somebody here going through some type of emotional storm if for some people here, they got some other shit going on. Somebody is hella like, okay, obscurity, secrets, mystery, concealing as I speak about that shit. Yeah. Somebody could be living a double life, or like, somebody, they want their cake and eat it too. There's a reason why, collective, this doubt started to come in your mind. There's a reason why. Because I feel like some things were unbalanced. You're meant to come into people's life and bring that sense of balance. And they felt that. But when it came to how you felt in regards to them, it's like something was not weighing how it was supposed to. I I feel like the doubt outweighed the bad. I mean, the good when it came to dealing with whoever this person is. I keep wanting to burp. It's like somebody don't want me to speak on this shit. Well, damn. Okay. Yeah, somebody is moving real shiesty here, collective. Me no likey, me no likey. Trapped, okay? Stuck, tied down, captive. Yeah, somebody got a hold on this person for sure. Okay, somebody here can be into like kinky type of shit too. Like you see the hand like is tied up. Like I'm hearing dominatrix. I don't know. Somebody want to tie you up. Okay, but aside from that, the real issue here, okay, because it's definitely sexual energy that wants to pop out. And that may be what it was here between you and this person. Like, you know, maybe they have a family or a girl or a dude or whatever. But it was something about their curiosity, you know, that they wanted to unlock when it came to you. Okay, apology is here. This person know however they treated you, it was wrong. Okay. Because I feel like it has to be some level of feelings here that someone felt about someone in order to even get to the bedroom. You know, so for someone to be trying to, you know, play those type of games, it was just like, damn, like, just like how I said in the live, what was it, yesterday or so? It was like this person didn't even give you the opportunity for the ball to be in your court. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to involve yourself in that shit or not. But your intuition and your in the sense of doubt, it overpowered whatever y'all had going on, because it's like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it left you feeling like that, like But anywho, when it comes to the other situation that I feel like this person is in, they feel stuck. Because honestly, I feel like this person may be feeling you a lot more than maybe who they're with or whoever they're dealing with. And somebody, I feel like the person that they're dealing with can feel like this person is moving like this too, right? Somebody gonna get tied up in a web of lies or something, okay? Somebody gonna get tied up here. Because this motherfucker think they Spider-Man. They could just over here, and it's like, nah. No. Let's see. What else is going on in the heart space? Yeah, pride. All right, arrogance, ego, stubborn. Yep. Somebody want to reach out. And even if it's not another person, someone could feel trapped in their thoughts too. Okay? Like, with this elusive obscurity, all this stuff, again, if it's not another person, this is like somebody who wears their emotions on their sleeves, right? So they could be out with their friends and just chilling or whatever, you know, and you are just on their mind. They just like, damn, I'm hearing it's written all over your face. Like, somebody fucking misses you. What's that song? What's that? Let me look up the exact thing he said. It's Bow Wow. I don't know if it is Out of My System. I think it is the same song. Because in part of the song, he said, "You ain't called, I ain't even appalled. I'm still running around with other chicks. I'm single and I'm loving it. But I just want the one that I had ended up with." Hold on. When he say he was like thinking who you with and where you at and are you club hopping? Somebody like, man, if you ain't talking to me, if I ain't need your energy, like where you at? Who you with? Yeah, he said, I still got a lot of pain. I ain't dealt with it all. I've been running around with other chicks. I'm single and I'm loving. No, I don't want to download. And they loving it. I'm liking it, but I just want the one that I was in love with. That's not the end of it. I'm trying to let you go. I can't get a grip of it is what I'm trying to let you go. No, you got to hold her. You got to hold. Yep. You got to hold her or some type of control of me. I don't know what it is, but I got to get you gone from me. I'm working at it and it ain't getting no better. Just trying to be like, yeah, forget it, whatever. Instead of staring out this glass looking at this bad weather, damn, I got to pull myself together because when I'm with somebody, all I think about is you. Okay? Somebody could have been around when it was the sidekick days, okay? I miss the smiley faces in my sidekick. Out of town visits all the time we spent together make it hard to get you out of my system. What'd he say? He said, the fellas tell me just let her go about... I'm telling you, somebody's speaking to their homeboy about you or their homegirl about you. Okay? They telling me just let it go about. Believe me, I'm trying, man. I just don't know how. I'll be all in the top spots, leaving with the hot shots, knowing they just want me because I'm in the top spot. That's not popping in my brain. They ain't stopping thinking who she with or where she going and is she club hopping. I never had this kind of problem in my life. This is my first time dealing with this kind of fight. It's every night and every fight and every time you in my sight. Damn, this ain't even right, cuz yeah. Lord. When they talk to their friends about you, they friends can be telling them like, man, like get over it, like sis, like let's go out, okay? Because I'm hearing ladies leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and they pockets full of grown. So like, you know, somebody homie is just like, man, if you don't stop sulking and I remember I channeled this scene from the movie in another live. I forgot. It was many lives ago. But what was that one movie? Was it Brothers with Morris Chestnut? And like when what's his damn name? I forgot. But he was like all hurt and shit and his boys had to come over. I think that was Two Can Play That Game. Actually, it was Two Can Play That Game. When his boys came over and was like, oh yeah, I seen Chantel at the church, and she was hugged up with woo. He was like, it wasn't one of them like church hugs with the little gap in the middle. He was like, sorry, that movie funny. But here's the thing though. I feel like both of y'all fronting. If you really want me to keep it 100, it's like you felt some type of way that this person was moving, and maybe with doubt. Because what does it say? I released the need to know all the answers. You didn't have concrete proof, but you knew how you felt in regards to however this person handled you. Whether they only contact you at a certain time, they can only see you at a certain time, or whatever the case is. I feel like you would feel different if you did have concrete proof. But since you didn't, it's kind of like you lean more on your intuition than you did like staying in this situation. It's kind of like, I don't want to be here to It's like my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. Like I don't want to be here to end up getting my feelings hurt more than what they already are. Right? Ooh, what was that? I'm telling you, collective, your intuition is like your life's GPS. It's never going to steer you wrong. There's a reason why you feel a certain type of way when you enter certain rooms, when you talk to certain people, or, you know, I feel like you are definitely an empath. So it's like a lot of the times you don't need the concrete proof. You don't need it. How you feel is enough to let you know what the fuck is going on. All right, so intuition, it says heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. It's like you knew something was not right when it came to this person. Whether it had been another person that they could have been attached to, or if it was just the fact that, like, you know how the way that this person look at you, you know how you feel, even if it's a good feeling, right? When you're around them and they try and play it to the left as if it's not what you know it is. It's like, motherfucker, I know you're feeling me. I know you like me. I know you love me. I know you care about me because of the things that you do. But when it comes to the words you speak out of your motherfucking mouth, it don't add up. Okay? It's given, do you understand the words that's coming out? Like, damn. When somebody hear love songs, they think about you. You got me singing love songs, love songs, love songs. I miss my cocoa butter Reese's. Hope you smile when you listen. Who sings that song? Ain't no. Hold on. Let me grab my handy dandy notepad. Hold on, because I think y'all might like this song. You got me singing love songs. It's on my playlist, but I don't know. I forgot who sings it. Oh, her name is Cash Page. Okay, somebody's name could be Page, and I also feel like somebody wants to get on the same page as you. Okay, they don't want to just be a chapter in your life that, you know, you forget months, years from now. Like, this is somebody that's like, I want us to be on the same page. Okay, with Cash here, somebody could be a rapper. I don't know why it made me think of Cash Doll. Okay, somebody can be dark skin. Okay, but that song is called Love Songs. And she be like, I miss my cocoa butter kisses. Hope you smile when you listen. Ain't no competition, just competing for your attention. And you like, I'm not on no games. Well, baby, I've been peeping and you've been the same. Like, who's been on your mind? Who's got your time? Who you been vibing with and why can't make you mine? You used to be texting me, checking me, calling me your slime. And now you treat me like you're worth less than a dime. And if we paint a perfect picture, we can make it last forever. And you the only one I want to wear my orange sweater. I told you I am down for the worst or the better. But I keep sticking to you cause them 4 stupid letters. You got me singing love song. The reason why somebody can't get you off their mind or get over you is simply because they love you, collective. Simply because they love you. And the thing is, when I seen orange sweater, I don't know why it made me think of Larry June. Bay Area can be significant. Somebody's birthday could be in June. Somebody's name could be Larry. And recent news with Larry June, you know how everybody was playing fucking Inspector Gadget when it came to who he dating, and apparently people are saying allegedly, okay, that is Janae Aiko. Okay, so I feel like you can have like this fairy type of energy, okay, like you're very sweet, very sweetheart energy. Or for the masculines, you can be dealing with somebody that has this energy, right? But you know how Janae Aiko and Big Sean were together for a long ass time, right? And they never got married. They had a child together, but they never got married. So that can be significant here too, right? And now she's dating Larry June, and it's like I feel like they match very well together. I feel like they complement each other very well. You know, they both in the music industry. Larry June like has his own brand and stuff like that going on. No, Janae Aiko, she has like her sound bowls, alongside like her music and whatnot. Like, so when it comes to even if this person is moving a certain type of way because they are still connected to someone that they could have had an on and off relationship. Okay, y'all remember 808, that whole album, right? I feel like you could be like y'all dynamic can be like the Larry June and Janae Aiko type of shit. You know? I don't know if somebody, I just feel like if somebody here is still dealing with somebody from their past, I just feel like somebody is like over it though. They're over it. I don't know what's causing someone to be so prideful and stubborn, even if it is to like leave that situation. I get like if somebody has kids with somebody, I get that like somebody wants the dynamic of like their kids growing up with like either the same mom and dad, or like to see their kids grow up and they still be together. Not the kids, but whoever they may have kids from. Like this can be this person's way of like wanting to break a generational curse, right? But the thing is I feel like somebody is not happy. Like they're trying to keep the family together, but at the same time, like somebody just feels like they're not happy with the dynamic, even though they wanted to be like that mother and dad in the household with the kids dynamic, So again, it's that the stubbornness comes from like it being a battle between the mind and the heart here. Hey. So, I mean, it's understandable. Whoever this person is, they're very caring and very loving nonetheless, right? But how they chose to go about this shit with you, being that you could have opened up your heart to this person or formed feelings for them, opened your leg, whatever the case is, it was just like, y'all could have started on a better note had this person closed the chapter of something that is clearly coming to an end. But they still want to put the ... or the to be continued. And it's like, people got feelings. And it's like now they're the one that's in this emotional turmoil because they got a chance to experience how you made them feel, and then they go back to the bullshit. So it's like being mad because you were with someone that you chose to still stick by and be with, knowing that your heart is elsewhere or wants to be elsewhere. So everything that the motherfucker that they with do is pissing them off. Like, because they wish it was, they know being with you in your presence, whatever, you don't bring that certain type of energy to them or in their life. Interesting. Yeah. Somebody don't know what they need to do. Somebody feel like they stuck between a rock and a hard place. Okay, we got confusion. It says uncertain, unclear, unsure. Thinking. I'm telling you, I've been thinking about you. Ooh, nah. I've been thinking about you. Ooh, no, no, you're not think so far ahead. Cause I've been thinking about forever. Somebody here can be like a redhead, okay? It says missing you, craving, desiring. Oh, man. It's like since you came into this person's life collective, they cannot picture themselves being with anybody else but you. I don't care how long they've known the motherfucker. I don't care if they got kids with them. I don't, listen, not saying that I don't care. I feel like they don't care. Okay? Because I'm hearing, what's that Lucy Pearl song? All I really want is you. When he say, I can't take it no more. I need you in my life for sure. My wife for sure. So tracking. Yeah. Somebody want to make you their wifey. Will you be my wifey? Yes, I'll be your wifey. Yeah. Because somebody, okay, listen, if they did not marry this other person that they probably been with for a long time or whatever, the rocks that they feel like they stuck between in that hard place is like, imagine being with somebody for a long time, right? Let's paint the picture. Imagine being with somebody for a long time. You have kids with them and all of that. And then, you meet someone else, whether it was a breakup, whatever, you meet somebody else. And you instantly see this person as somebody that matches you very well with balance, right? Balances you out. Does not, y'all can be total opposite signs. You know how it's like water and fire. Normally, that type of shit would not go together, right? But maybe it's something like that. Like y'all, when you get a little bit too hot, they got a certain way of, or their emotions, or I don't know how they handle their emotions, can put that fire out in you. But also too, it's like maybe when they get emotional or just like are affected by something with that fire, maybe you know how to put that spark back into them. It's something like that here. So because y'all balance each other out so well, again, this is like you coming into this person's life and they instantly marry you. Imagine how the other person would feel though. If we were to put the shoe on the other foot, imagine how the person that didn't have this person kids, been with them for a long time, or whatever the case may be. Like, imagine how they'll feel when it's like, we got 15, 20, whatever years on y'all little 3-4 months. Like, this is a considerate type of person normally, I feel like. But in this case, it's like somebody, it's just fucking hard to explain. Like, to the other energy, they would feel like this person was inconsiderate of like their time, their body, with pushing out kids for this motherfucker. Like, they would feel inconsiderate. They would feel like this person is inconsiderate of what they like been through with them all this time, just to turn around and put the ring on somebody else's finger. Whew. Lately, these lives been very specific. Okay, even the one yesterday, like, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. Like, I was literally in the shower, still feeling tight about that read. Like, I went to sleep feeling so unsettled. I was just like, ugh. So, yeah. I feel like this is very specific. What else? possibilities, okay? Free spirited, adventure, risk, okay? But somebody feels like you worth the risk. And also, with me seeing free spirited, it made me think of Sagittarius energy. They always say that we are like free spirited type of people, okay? We like our sense of freedom. And I feel like that not only within, if you are a Sag or whatever, or if you embody that energy, um, you don't make this person feel trapped. You know, it's like, what's your location? What time? Okay, all right. Like, nah, you don't make this person feel like that. Because again, if they lying to you, if it's any sense of deception or anything, your intuition is going to know it. Somebody here can be very spiritual. Like, you listen. Your connection with Big G allows, because you have the relationship with Big G the way that you do, he is always going to make you feel a certain type of way when it comes to people, places, and things, because you're tapped into him. And we all are a piece of him at the end of the day. It made me think about what Cash Doll mentioned in Cash Doll earlier. It made me think of this reel that I seen with Cash Doll, where she was like, it's sometimes I can go in the room and I could be like, dang, I can't wait to leave. She was like, and then I'll go into a different room and it's like, oh, okay, I like the vibe here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't be needing the concrete proof to know when the vibes is off, especially with somebody that you've been intimate with or you have feelings with. Somebody can deeply be an empath. I don't care if a motherfucker is smiling in your face and saying the nicest things to you. You can tell if a motherfucker is fake all up and through that. You can tell if somebody is really hurting aside from that. But, you know, whoever this person is, you can be very adventurous. You know, like, you down for anything to a certain degree, right? But with sorrow here, you know, it says loss, grief, depression. Now, for some of you where this person does have another individual, how I'm feeling, how their mindset is like, if they were to break up or end things with the other situation that they've been with for a long time, and then I feel like it's just comfort. It's some type of familiarity. I don't know if it's trauma bond, whatever the hell that's keeping this person there, even though they really don't want to. Like, that would be the person that they settle for. But how I feel like their mindset is how, on one side, right? How this person's mindset is like, dang, if this person knows that I cut them off to be with someone else and with you, right? And that situation don't end up working, they're left with nobody. It's not like they can go back to the other person, because I'm pretty sure that person gonna feel a certain type of way because they done ended things with them to go with somebody else. So it's kind of like, go back to where you was at. You know, that type of energy for some of y'all. And then on the other end, it's like, if it's not anyone else, and this is somebody that's trapped in their head, and they letting their pride and ego get in the way, even though their intuition is telling them that they need to make a move towards you. Because again, with confusion, it's the battle of the heart and the mind here. But when they think about the pros of this situation, it's so many possibilities that they think about. You can have some type of healer type of energy. Okay? This can be somebody that is going through a sense of depression. Like, I feel like even when this person was with somebody, they didn't really feel connected to them in the way that they feel connected to you. You know how people say, like, eyes are the windows to the soul? It's something about the way that you look at this person, or they look at you, to where, like, they really, like, you know how you've been with somebody for so long? It's like you know them like the back of their hand. I don't care how short of amount of time that you've known this person, y'all instantly got that type of vibe. Like, what does doubt say? I really need to know all the answers. This person don't have to verbally tell you what's wrong with them for you to know that it's something wrong with them. They listen. Let's see what's broken. I got my broken mirrors deck. All right. Like I said, even before I get to shuffling, fighting is at the bottom of the deck. It's like, even when they were with someone, this is like being with someone, right? And you just had a long fucking day at work. You don't got no energy, and you just fucking tired. You don't really feel like talking, you know. And say this person come into the house, right? Let's paint a picture. They come into the house. The person that they with see that they energy off or whatever. Instantly, this could be the type of person that want to pick a fight with them because they feel like, with elusive. But also, I am getting the vibe too that it's a reason why their mind instantly may go to these elusive thoughts. Like, who got you acting different? When it can just simply be the fact that a nigga had a long day. I'm fucking tired. And here you are thinking I'm acting different because it's another bitch, it's another dude. Like, it's giving that type of energy. Trust issues, one-sided, detached. And I feel like with enough of that, it causes someone to like feel like you don't really see me. In comparison to, like I was just explaining, the person being with someone and them knowing like, okay, you look a little tired, your energy's a little low. Let me go run you a shower. Let me rub your back. Let me rub your shoulders. You feel me? It's a totally different approach. But this person can't blame the other person that they may have been with for a long time or whatever. This is hella fucking specific. The way my intuition is just, yeah. Somebody got to take a sense of responsibility too, because maybe somebody done got caught a few times or whatever in the past. So when this person got their location and they make a stop at a damn store or something, it's like, okay, we're usually home by 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? It's 6:45. What was you doing them 45 minutes? Who you was with? It's like, it gives that. It gives that. What is with the emotional storm, like what's broken with this person? Or what's challenging this person, I should say. Yeah, unfinished business. For some of y'all, this is someone who, they have not ended things completely with someone. Okay, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. I get this. Is somebody here that's wondering like why somebody has not popped the question? Like really make some shit official? Because proposal is coming out here. But with me seeing unfinished business, right? I remember someone I was with, they were basically saying like, oh, marriage is like a business deal, right? Somebody may feel as though like the only reason why somebody would want to get married is giving like prenup energy, right? Like, so they can reap the benefits of taking whatever this is like strategically trying to be with somebody who has money who you know has a business, who you know has a career or something, to where like, yeah, okay, if we get married, then what's that Kanye West song? She gonna leave with half. 18 years, and on the 18th birthday, you found out it wasn't his. Gold digger, ha! Yes, yes. But the reason why I feel like somebody is not, that's what he said, something that you need to have. Because when she leave your ass, she gonna leave with half. Yeah. The reason why I feel like that's crazy. The reason why I feel like somebody here has not popped the question is because it's not the fact that this person don't love them or care about them or think or would have at one point wanted it to be that way, but I just feel like somebody's heart is not in it. It's like if we sitting here bickering, fighting, arguing, and going at each other's necks all the fucking time, what makes you think putting a ring on your finger is gonna change some shit? Or what makes you think having a kid together is gonna change some shit? It's like that. Pop-up is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, surprise visit, reaching out in person. So, okay, somebody gonna break the ice. I feel like somebody's gonna be so much in their feelings, or I hate saying that because it does give off that simp energy that this person already feels. But I'm just gonna say they feel so deeply, right, at the fact that maybe you guys are not talking, to where maybe they feel like popping up is the best way. So it does not leave any space for you to say no or whatever the million thoughts that they done pondered in their head. Okay. So that could be also why, this person is moving the way that they moving with obscurity here. Okay, I feel like somebody feels like you're very mysterious. Like maybe you don't, somebody cannot know where you live, not know where you stay, or they just don't know where to find you. So this could be somebody that's like, okay, if collective posts that they're here, then I'm just going to pop up and hope to bump into them. Like, somebody is very keyed in on you. You might not even know it. What's that song? You ain't even know it. Ain't that the song where Rick Ross was like, put a Molly in her drink? She ain't even know it. Somebody could have spiked somebody's drink. That can be a thing here too. I was just watching a reel of this boy and his sister, and his sister was just going to like her first college party, right? And she had he was like preparing her for a college party, and he was like she had a drink in her hand, right? And he was like, oh, it's nice to see you. He was acting like a guy, at a party. He was like, oh, it's nice to see you. Gave her a hug and like sprinkled something in her drink, right? He was like, okay, cut. He was like, you didn't even see that. He was like, you're screwed. Like, but no, you really gotta watch people, okay? You really gotta watch people. All right, so we got envy out here. It says hater, spiteful, jealousy. Yeah, I'm telling you, collective, if this person is... The other energy is definitely going to feel a way about you. Definitely going to feel a way about you. And I feel like if this person does have kids, because I'm looking at spiteful, this is that type of person, because I picked this up on the other line. This is that type of person who would like keep this person's kids away from them, put them on child support, all because, that anger from it's like, motherfucker, I done had your kids, I done went through this with you, I done stuck by your side after you did this, after you did that, and then you gonna turn around and give a ring to somebody else or be with somebody else. Oh, the ultimate payback. The ultimate payback. And don't let you be prettier than them, or don't let you be a little you be more handsome than them. Oh, that's really gonna kick the gear up. That's really gonna kick it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't all that, then they'll kiki to their friends and be like, oh yeah, that's who they with. Ooh. Oh, but baby, let you not have a good head on your shoulder. You be attractive. You got your own businesses. You popping. Oh, that's like a slap in the fucking face to this person. Not only did they leave this person, but they fucking upgraded times 10. What? Child. But I'm telling you, somebody can, because I'm still clarifying emotional storm here. And that person is like, again, it's like they just want something to be mad about. Like, look at this person's face. You walk in tired, you know what I'm saying? You ain't in the mood to do all of that. And they looking like, well, who the fuck drained you out? Who? Child. What's this obscurity? Dating, yeah. Somebody could be in a whole relationship and is like acting single, dating other people, but keeping it real low key because they know who they dealing with, and they don't want to risk not seeing their kids, an extra something coming out they check from that child support, all that other shit that comes with it. So it says new love options back on the market. The ex. Come on. Unfaithful, love triangle, ex in question. Like, come on, I know what the fuck I'm feeling. I got a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be, I don't know what type of night it's gonna be, but it don't really look like a good one here. Okay. It don't look too good for somebody, my friend. Me no like it. Me no like it. Okay. Spiritual attack. Karma, divine intervention, facing their demons. Okay. Now, here's the thing, too. I don't know. Listen, if the person that they're with is into, like, dark divination work or whatever the case may be, even if they're not doing it specifically to you and they're doing it to this person, because you are dealing with this person, it has an opportunity to attack you too. Controversy. Okay, drama, scandal, truth coming out. Some shit finna hit the fan. But I feel like for y'all, where it is another person in the mix, I just feel like this is like a smooth operator. Like, this is the type of motherfucker that been trying to play it cool. And like, karma is at their front doorstep. You know? And this can look like, not only would this person lose whoever they done settled with or had in their back pocket for years on end, but they end up losing you too. It's like, now a motherfucker don't got nobody. Now you ain't got nobody. That's why I was hearing, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. Yeah, that's exactly why I was hearing that shit. And that's inviting unnecessary ass drama into your life. For what? For a lying ass person that could have just kept it 100 with you. They could have kept it 100. What's intuition? What's intuition? Yeah, you know this person was hiding how they truly felt about you. Hiding their true feelings, deep emotions, secretly in love, cold and detached. Now, for some of you, again, if they aren't connected to another person, if they went about it the right way and detached themselves from another person, as to why loneliness is here, you know, it could be that person wanting to try and reconcile with them, and being that this person may not want to reconcile with them and think they're moving very secretively when they really are in love with you, because the ex is here, right? This can be this person wanting, somebody do not want me to talk. This can be this person wanting to date you, but it's giving like no face, no case. Right? No face, no case. If they don't know who it is, they can't put a face to an attack. But with this person, because how heavily spiritual or of an empath that I feel like you are this person's protection. For those of you where it's not another energy that they are with. This is like, you know, if they separated and the person became their ex. You are protection for this person. Them merely being attached to you, lovers, friends, all of that. People, listen, because you know, even though you may not be with anybody, you still got your angels backing you. You still got your angels backing you. You know you're never alone. People may think that you alone walking down the street, not knowing that you be outside with your gang collective. They just can't see them. Oh, heaven crit. No, I'm just playing. It cracks me up how much Jamie Foxx loved that song. And he loves Chef Boy too. Like, I love that. And I be outside yelling gang gang. Do you gang bang? Some of y'all could have some of y'all could have been somewhere you could have got banged on. And whatever your response was or whatever, allowed the situation to turn around totally different. That's how protected just you are, collective. Because there's not too many people that make it out of being approached like that. So, yeah. Whether you dating somebody that's in the streets, and this person could have been with you. You know what I'm saying? They could have asked you, oh, it reminds me of this one time, me, my ex, his best friend, and my best friend at the time, we were leaving Crenshaw, and we were walking to my ex's house. And out of nowhere, like, these dudes came up and they asked, they was like, oh, I guess they was just, you know, pressing the issue. Like, oh, where you from? Whatever. I forgot what was said. I don't know. But we ended up making it home. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all still here. I don't know if it was because me and my best friend at the time was there. You know, it was two women present. It wasn't like they was by themselves. But, like, whatever ended the situation and caused us to part ways and continue walking was what it was. But like I said, some people don't get to make it home. So that's why it's very important when it comes to, like, forming that connection with Big G. And making sure the person that you with also got a connection with him. Because shit can go left real quick. What's this trap situation here? What's this trap situation? Netflix and chill. Okay, so somebody, for the person where like the reason why for the person that could have had this ex, right, they're not with this person anymore, that was fronting on how they truly felt about you. When it comes to that energy with the no face no case, I feel like this person is trying to protect you because you know they know how spiteful and jealous and envious the other energy is. This is somebody who I feel like somebody could be mixed, okay, but this is like, you know how like you end some shit is like somebody's like, no, we still got unfinished business. Like they don't take being rejected lightly. So when they see that this person is standing 10 toes down on how they feel about not going back to that situation, they have that type of energy of like, well, who you dealing with? If not me, then who? Right? So this person may want to do things that are low key, you know, or like go to this. They don't want to go to the spots that maybe him and her used to go to or shit like that, because that's the type of person that will pop up. Like, oh, you better not be taking these hoes to the places we went to. Like, let you post that food or that menu or the scenery. They're gonna be like, oh, I know exactly where that's at. I'm finna pull up. You gotta be careful, collective. Okay? But this is the type of person that's like, you know what, like, you could be a homebody. You know? Both of y'all could be homebodies. Like, let's just, you know, get takeout, come back, and watch some TV. Let's chill. Okay? I'm hearing kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Just kicking it. But I also hear just chill. Okay, it says sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else. I don't really feel like it's sneaking around, but it's more so just like not trying to be too much in the mix. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like this is somebody that's trying to tone shit down. You know, maybe they was in the mix for a minute. That's probably how they came across this type of person. But, you know, maybe they figured now that I want a relationship and I found somebody that I can really consider myself like being my wife or seeing somebody as my husband, like, you know, maybe they not going out as much as they used to and shit like that, you know? Somebody is very magical because I just peeped the fact that the TV say Harry Potter. Somebody is magical as hell, okay? That is too funny. I just peeped that. As long as I had this deck, I did not notice that it says Harry Potter. Somebody can be very hairy too. That can be a thing here. With Potter, somebody can smoke. Listen, in the melanin community, we say weed, ganja, you know. It's only other people that I know to be like, you got some pot? Like, I don't know. Maybe you could be dating someone of the opposite sex that can be significant. Somebody can smoke weed, okay? Or dealing with pot, somebody can plant, okay? Somebody can, like, have a green thumb, okay? I'm hearing Dr. Green Thumb. Somebody can grow weed. Whatever it is, okay? Maybe you the type that know how to grow some cucumbers and they know how to grow an ounce. Shit. Both gonna bring the green in. Oh, Lord. To lighten the mood up in this bitch. God damn. Your intuition can let you know this, okay? Like I was clarifying I was clarifying trapped. What's intuition? But you can know the difference, or like, okay, if you knew that this person used to always go out, do this and do that, you can, I feel like it's a noticeable. Y'all remember seeing that one reel, the dude, he was trying to say delicacy. He was like delicacy, delicacy. That's how I feel trying to say that. But no, there's a noticeable difference in how this person moves now. Okay? This is the type of person that's gonna like just want to be in your presence more versus like being out with the bros every weekend or this, that, like, you're gonna see like, okay, unemployed, intimacy, passion coming into union, chemistry missing you. Okay, aside from that situation with that person, going back to, it is a back and forth. Somebody's like going back and forth with someone. It could be arguing, or it could just be like, before you left this situation, you were dealing with them, and then they go back to this other past person or whatever that they could have the kids and all the shit with. Your intuition, I feel like, was telling you that somebody is trying to keep someone happy. Like maybe somebody's not working. Maybe somebody can be like the breadwinner, and that makes sense. Because even when I was speaking on child support, like if somebody is there taking care of the household, paying the bills, or doing this and doing that, if they were to leave that situation, it's like somebody feel like they'll win either way. Whether they're unhappy and they stay and they know that they're provided for, or if they leave, the child support, I don't know how many kids this person got, but the child support will cover what they was covering, probably even more. So yeah, it's like somebody is stuck between a rock and a hard place when it comes to that situation. Okay? And, for the other person that has the X here, before they maybe broke up, separated, whatever, this could be somebody who was doing a lot for this person. They didn't have no real job. So, maybe this was somebody who scammed or did other shit to make money, but it wasn't like no legit fucking paycheck coming in consistently. Just this is like somebody, again, dealing with people that's like, ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and they pockets full grown, So they relied on other people. And, shit. When somebody living off of that type of energy, it's like, okay, if this person was paying their car note, their insurance, phone bill, whatever, guaranteed they probably had another person paying for their hair, their nails, their trips, whatever other fucking expenses that had them living this lifestyle. Because however that person thought of it is like unfinished business. Like it was business. It wasn't personal, it was business. And what does businesses do? They have people that work for them to help navigate the dream that they have. So who knows how many other people was on the hire list or how many other employees, okay? When they meet people, shit. When they meet people, they be like, congratulations, you are now one of my elite employees. that reel is funny though. When they find somebody that got some money, like some money, they be like, congratulations. But this person caught on because they like, now their energy is like, you know that one reel when the girl was like, excuse me, can you take a picture of me? They like, find somebody else to do it. Like, no. You know, a smart man is gonna know, like, oh yeah, I already know what you here for. I'm not here. I'm not here for all of that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really here for love. You're not really here to care. No, you looking for somebody else to put in your on your list to take care of this and that. Oh, Lord. Whoever somebody is talking to when it comes to their friends, because I'm hearing you can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. Like somebody is speaking sense into someone. I feel like this is somebody who is probably like that homeboy that ain't your yes man, right? They're going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So it's like, do you want to, this is like the homie, girl, homeboy, saying you want to stay in a situation with somebody where, you know what I'm saying, they are not emotionally available. They only looking for what's in your pocket, or do you want to deal with somebody who makes you feel loved, feel cared, feel nurtured? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like that. Yeah, intimacy is still at the bottom of the deck. Says passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. You know? Because I feel like somebody expressed to someone like, man, like we got real chemistry. Like she get me or he gets me. I'm hearing that LMA song. Love the way you pay attention. You notice everything. You are my everything. I'm telling you, you and this person, the one that has the ex and is not with them, okay? Like I said earlier, you have that type of energy to where like they don't have to say anything. You just know. You just know what is going to make them feel good. You just know what's going to uplift their spirits. You just know. And that's hard to come by. Hard to come by. Yeah, no contact. Yeah, y'all definitely not talking. Either party. Not talking. Block, silent treatment, cut off all communication. Caught, yeah. Red-handed, secret exposed, surprise shocked. Now, if somebody is with someone and they try to, you know, play both sides of the fence, I do feel like that's the shit that's going to hit the fan. Like, somebody going to catch a text message, a picture. Y'all can be out. Whatever the case may be there. Because it's like somebody knows somebody, again, like the back of their hand. So if they moving differently, their curiosity is going to get to sparking and it's going to try and figure out what the fuck is going on. Look at that. As I cut the fucking deck, toxic love, drama, addictions, love, hate, relationship. It's like some days they love this person when they acting in a way that I feel like they need something from them. But outside of that, it go right back to hate. It go right back to hate. Let's see. What's blocking these relationships? Oops. What's blocking these relationships? What seems to be blocking? Okay, changing them. It says trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on, okay? Now, the reason why somebody may still have their foot back in, still in a relationship, it's just like playing the waiting game. Like maybe they'll change. But then 2 months go by, 6 months go by, a whole year go by, and they still operate the same way. Somebody here only notices when the motherfucker change when they need some shit. When they need some change. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gets acting real sweet. Real nice. When they need something. And when that runs out, it's back to acting like how they was. It says ambivalent. It says you say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. When I said you say, that song that came to mind, they say when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. Now that I wanna leave, she's crying her heart to me. How could you let this be? I just need time to see where I wanna be. Somebody know they wanna be with you, but they still connected to somebody else. Okay? But it ain't you they got an answer to. It's Big G when it comes to that judgment. That judgment day. Okay? It says don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. Okay? Now this, I feel like that goes into, okay, on both ends, right? If the person who still is connected to someone, going back to a motherfucker putting the ball in your court, they feel like you would judge them. And I don't blame you. You probably look at this person sideways, like you got this going on, and this is you, extending a fucking invite to be a part of the bullshit you already got with them? Absolutely not. But on the other end, when it comes to the person, with the ex they're no longer with, and I'm here trying to find my way back to you, trying to get back in good graces with you, right? That's Jaheim. Somebody's name can start with a J. I feel like there's deeper reasons with this person as to when it comes to like love. I feel like they attracted people that they felt or thought loved them, but I feel like those people only love what that person can do for them. I feel like it's been a repeated cycle of that. So to be with somebody who genuinely loves you for you, it's very foreign. It's very new to them. Because then, being that this person knows that you love them for them and not for what they can give you, that tends to open up another level of vulnerability, because there may be some things about this person that you don't know that they would want to disclose with you. But even when it comes to those things, they don't want to feel like you would judge them. But I feel like it's those things that make them who they are. No matter how traumatic, no matter how crazy, whatever it is, it's a reason as to how those things that they probably don't open up with many people about made them navigate the way that they did, or accept the things that they did. There's always a method to people's madness. Even our own, right? Because I feel like there wasn't too many people in this person's life. I mean, like, look at all these hands out. First off, look at all these fucking hands out. So what happens when you're the one actually giving this person something rather than like, what can you do for me? What you got for me? It feels different because they so used to having motherfuckers that's like, motherfucker, you think you're slick coming around. You know what I'm saying? Like, they deal with a lot of Felicias. And here you come being a knee along in their love life. I feel like that's what could have blocked this person in the beginning. Because for them, you know, even if they did have it, it was easier for them to give materialistic things. But when you ask somebody to give you their heart, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story when in comparison to $5, $20, $100 on the light bill. What, you know, money comes and money goes. Why I just think about y'all. I'm telling you, listen, the shit that be coming to my mind. Y'all seen that one reel of that dude that was like, "Give me my $5." They dealt with people that do something a little strange for a little piece of change. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no morals or things like that going for themselves. Or shit, you know, maybe they operated in ways where they had to do a little something strange for a little piece of change. But I feel like that all goes into like that other layer of vulnerability that I really feel like they wish to have with someone. You know what I'm saying? Even though they may not be in that position now, but to be able to speak to their partner and be like, dang, like I remember I was going through a time where, you know, this is going on, this and that, and I had to do this or I had to do that, whatever. You give me I'm telling you, you're not from this planet, collective. Like, you it gives Planet Fitness vibes, okay? Like, you're the no judgment zone. Whoever the masculine is, they need to understand that they don't have to worry about you. They don't have to worry about y'all ever getting into it and you bringing up them type of shits that they then spoke to you in a sense of vulnerability about. That they don't have to worry. They don't have to worry about that when it comes to you. Now, the other people that they dealt with in the past, yes. Very spiteful. Very spiteful type of people. Okay? Bottom of the deck, it says being cold. Okay? It says you seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try being more friendly. Okay? Somebody could be, you know, a little cold and detached. But I feel like it's out of frustration because I just keep hearing that song, all I want is you. No. All I want is you now. What's that, Miguel? Somebody's name could start with an M. Somebody's name could be Miguel. But somebody just does not know how to approach you. Like, for one, because again, they just don't know how things would turn out if they did. And because I feel like this person is so upset at the fact of how everything's panned out between you and them, they can be coming off unapproachable to other people too. It's giving like King or Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What else seems to be blocking this person? But I feel like with changing them, I feel like you changed this person in a way that you did not enforce. It wasn't like, in order to be with me, you need to make this amount of money. You need to have this. You need to have... That's the people they used to deal with. That was the criteria that they used to, you know, try and uphold to get those certain type of people. But I feel like they soon realized that it's them type of people that stress them the fuck out. But you change this person when it comes to breaking free, breaking layers of themselves that they don't want to be no more. You make it safe for this person to be themselves. And I feel like that's what scares them. With the other people, they, they wore a mask, right? They had to hide who they really were. With you, they don't feel like they have to do that. And that, like I said, that's scarier than wearing a mask. Somebody's birthday could be in October. But somebody's procrastinating, okay? Somebody could be wanting to go back to school too. It's making me think of the Everest commercial. He was like, stop procrastinating. It's easy. If somebody talking to their homeboy, the one that got actual sense, somebody is like, bro, sis, call him. What's that Kelly Price song? And then she was like, call him. Call him, baby. Come on, call him. However they need to find a way to call you, they should do so. Because guarantee, whoever the feminine energy is here, they're going to notice this change. They're going to notice it. They're going to feel it. And I feel like it's going to be no doubt about it. But it all depends on how this person chooses to approach the situation. Okay? Because, yeah, indecision is at the bottom of the deck. It says you are afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. And that's the thing, though. It's like they love you so much, collective, that they just don't want to mess things up. And then you just be done with them. And then, it's like there's that. That's also what they scared about. Somebody really fucking loves you, collective. Like really, really, really loves you. You make them scared to reach out to you because, this is them putting their pride and their ego aside in a way that they haven't had to do so in a while, if so ever. Which makes me feel like you are very important to them. Very. Okay. Let's get some last words. And then we're going to get some love oracle. And then we out of here. Because this, my friend, I feel like has been very specific. Okay, last words. Ten of Cups. A relationship is going to come out of this. I feel like with the person who, let their ex go. Now, I don't, when it comes to whoever, I'll get clarification on that. But with Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, somebody definitely wants to apologize to you. Somebody can be a Pisces. It could be a water sign in general, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But when we see that fish there, somebody can specifically be a Pisces. And we see these cups here. So, yeah, it's water sign. This is that type of person, like, y'all are going to be so connected and they're going to, like, I feel like y'all are really going to be like best friends and lovers. You know how your best friend, like, hold all your secrets? I'm hearing, I won't tell your secrets. Your secrets are safe for me. Yeah, collective. Wow. You, whoever this person is, like, this is the type of masculine energy that will literally be brought to tears with you walking down the aisle towards him. I kid you not. I kid you not. You liable to make a grown man cry. What else with this 10 of cups? King of cups. Oh, collected. Somebody gonna come in and show their feelings towards you. Ooh, somebody's initials can start with a K. Somebody wants this relationship with you because I feel like they are not able to be emotionally available to anybody else but you. All these cups out here, come on. Somebody could definitely be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or they can just be in this energy of just feeling a lot when it comes to you and what they want with you and what they see with you. 10 of Pentacles, god damn. Whew, collective. This is the type of fucking relationship that's going to stand the test of time. You got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You see these dogs here? That signifies a sense of loyalty. Somebody can have dogs too. Man, I'm here. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. What is it about the other situation? Let's get some clarification on that, because we already know the one who left their ex and is good being by themselves, but they know that you balance them and they just all in their head in regards to you. That's the one that you're going to have this with. Because like I said, like they wouldn't be so much in their head if they did not feel this way about you. They wouldn't have made the moves to get away from past people in order to make room for you. But as for the person who is still attached, right? Because I know y'all are like, what about them? What's the last words in regards to them? What's the last words? Because this is, whoever this person is, they're very sneaky. Because I'm hearing nobody's going to know. They're going to know. Nobody's going to know. They're going to know. 3 of Swords and 7 of Swords. Yeah, hell no. That I seen it in the deck, but it didn't come out. 10 of Wands. It's a burden, collective. That situation is a burden. This is like this person bringing shit to your doorstep, all because they don't know how to separate themselves from somebody and then get involved with you. They got a lot on their plate with this 10 of Wands. They got a lot to carry too. It's coming with somebody that has baggage. 9 of Pentacles. And here you are, free as a fucking bird. 9 of Pentacles, this is you being self-sufficient. Yeah, you got your responsibilities, but you know how to take care of it. And with the other person, they bringing you that 10 of Pentacles. They adding to you. This person is only going to weigh you down. Look at that. They're only going to weigh you down. And I feel like it's going to be more so the shit going on in their life that they're going to spill in, that's going to spill into yours. Hell no. Okay, 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. It's like you have a chance to build a strong foundation with someone else. And this is a big opportunity. And this is an opportunity that Big G is bringing in himself. So when it comes to the other situation of the person who is still involved with whoever they're with or whatever, don't even do it, collective. Okay, Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's on their way. They're very passionate about you. Y'all about to have a new passionate beginning. Somebody's initials can start with A. But with the Death card, it's like they don't mind putting... Somebody wants to reach out to you. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I'm trying to tell you. This person, they want to commit to you. Like I said, you give big boss energy. You know how to make your own money. So you don't need this person for their money. All you want is their love. And look how they come in with that King of Pentacles energy compared to the other person coming to bring baggage. No. But this person, something has transformed in their life with the death card. I feel like somebody done had a death of the ego or whatever. But with the Page of Swords, they definitely want to communicate with you from a distance. So you might get a text message. Or they may call you. If you got them blocked, hell, they may call you from somebody else's phone. Because they feel like you're worth it. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. They feel like you're worth investing in. They're just in their head about coming towards you. Six of Swords, Nine of Swords. Six of Cups. Yeah, expect for the person that went about things the right way. Expect for things to lead to a peaceful point. Okay, this person may come in and bring you flowers, you know. Nine of Cups, because, yeah, you emotionally fulfill them, collective. I was just frontin'. I was just frontin'. You know I want you, babe. Okay? Okay, let's get some heart messages. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Like I said, collective, even when I was talking about the trapped card earlier, it's like you don't have a sense of possessiveness over your partners. You know what I'm saying? You could very much so be that free-spirited type of person. But it's always to, even though you are with someone, it's always important for both of you guys to still have your own sense of individuality. You know what I'm saying? Those times where they want to hang with their boys and watch sports, or you want to go with your girls and go to the nail shop or whatever. It's like y'all still have a sense of a life outside of each other, even though y'all are together. And I feel like that moving that way is going to make this relationship last, okay? It says criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform, okay? So instead of criticizing, if y'all ever get to a point to where y'all are at odds with certain things, instead of criticizing, it's like, you know, maybe communication could be a thing here. Because I strongly feel like somebody could be also, you know, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And it's quick for them to just think of assumptions in their head and go and run with it. You know, instead of understanding, okay, why did you feel like it was okay to move that way? Why did you feel like it was okay to say that? Why? You know, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment, okay? So, you know, I feel like it's normal when we do enter new relationships. And again, going back to communication, those things that we may not have addressed, you know, spoke on, that triggers us when it comes to the way people choose to go about things, right? But it's like, don't allow the things that you went through in the past with other people to hinder something beautiful that you have with someone else. You know, yeah, that past person may have known certain things about you that caused you to act a certain type of way. But if it never was discussed with the new person, it's like, give grace. You know, once it's out there in the air, you spoke about it or whatever, then you get to see, did they not hear what I said when I explained how this makes me feel or affects me, or are they taking that into consideration? Right? Let's see, bottom of the deck. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay? And I feel like that's what this person is starting to realize. You know, when it comes to the materialistic things that they were used to attracting a certain type of caliber of person, And what came with those certain type of people, I feel like this is someone that's starting to realize, like, at the end of the day, you can't take that car, you can't take them chains, you can't take that house or whatever with you when we leave here. All Big G care about is your heart space. So as we are still here and we got breath in our body, it's important that it's important for you to connect yourself with people who actually really care about your heart, your feelings. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, collective. That is your message, all right? If this message resonated, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping a tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next.